What's going on, guys? Mattio Daddio Mining here. It's been a couple of days since I got the fruition design thing, the silencer on my ASIC. My wife and my son are definitely a lot happier without the whining, squealing ASIC fans that were originally on this thing. But when I bought this, I also bought one of these AC Infinity silencing tubes. So I guess the question is this really necessary? Do we need one of these? So let's do a decibel test first. It's 65. 80 right in front of the fan. I'm sorry, 75 in front of the fan. Let's check the intake. So a couple decibels quieter on the intake than the outtake. So let's check and see if it's really necessary. I'm gonna power this off real quick while I'm moving it around a little bit. One thing I did want to note though before, I think in the first video that I did with this, right before I took everything apart, I noted the power consumption. I'll probably throw a screenshot up of the original power consumption with the original Asics fans. This one's at 3,239.6 watts. I'll throw something up there for my last video that shows the original power with the Asics fans. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's less wattage. So I mean, that's a win-win right there. Less wattage and it's quieter. As you can see, the old wattage is 3,246. The new wattage is 3,239 watts. It's only 6 watts savings or so, but still 6 watts, and you have a quiet fan. That's huge to me. So I will be right back with you as soon as I slap this bad boy on. I think I'm going to put it on this end, even though it's just only a couple more decibels. We'll test it from each end and see kind of where we're at. I'll be right back. Okay. Got the tube on the output end. I know I need a longer shelf. It is definitely noticeably quieter. Originally, I think we were at about 75 decibels. Pull out my meter real quick. About 62 there. 64, 65 there. Also, my furnace is running about 10 feet away from me, so that might be contributing to some of the noise here. I mean, it is a great setup. It quiets the thing down. But do I think that buying these tubes to silence it even more necessary? No. I mean, now if you wanted to use it in the winter to heat up a room a little bit, and you needed to, have it extremely quiet, then, yeah, I can totally see that. And I mean, really, to get the full effect, I feel like I would need to have one on this end too. But I'm probably not going to do that for my situation down in the basement. Like I think most people have them. It's quiet enough. I can't hear it in my office a few feet away from me. I can't hear it upstairs. And while it's definitely, it does its job, and it does its job well, for $80 a tube, I just don't see it as a necessary expense. But, if you do and you want to do this, it definitely works well and does what it says it's going to do. So, if you want to do that, more power to you. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I am back again, actually. One thing that I did notice after I turned off the camera was when I have the tube on, hard to see it there, but that part of the Asic sits off the ground there, or off the shelf. And I kind of noticed that puts a little bit of a tilt. Sorry, puts a little bit of like a tilt on the inline fan here. Like the bottom is kind of coming out of it a little bit. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the silencer off. I'm just, these clamps and the plastic, I mean, they hold it in place really well, but it's not super tight. I mean, like, I can just pull that out like that without even hardly trying. So I'm just worried that the pressure from that, lifting that up and pushing the bottom of this down and the bottom of the fan out, I'm just worried that it's going to pop out and it's going to be a bad day. So the tube is great. And I'm sure there's a way to rig it up to where it doesn't sit like that. But for right now, I'm going to remove it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you.